What's good? It's your boy Ben, and I'm back with another video, and I'm just talking about life in general, man. And the name of this video is called "Don't Apply for These Jobs No More." And this this I've been seeing this all on my timeline, so I just had to comment on it. I just had to make a video on it. And okay, so if you're not applying for these jobs no more, and I'm just hoping that you got something lined up, like something where you actually are making some money and your quality of life is not in jeopardy. Let me say that again. If you're not applying for these jobs no more or no more, I'm just hoping that you got something lined up that's residual, or I'm talking about you making just money, just in your sleep, and you are like okay, financially stable. So if you're not applying for the jobs, then what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And I pose a question, and everybody doesn't like to work, man. But it sustains life, right? It allows you to pay your bills. It allows you to go on trips. It allows you to put gas in your car. It allows you to have a somewhat decent quality of life. You could pretty much go out to eat, buy groceries, provide for your family. Just things, just have a decent quality of life in general, right? But if you're not applying for the jobs, man, I think you better have something lined up. Now, most of the biggest wave on YouTube was that easy mode, and it said, hey, get on YouTube, make passive income and the whole nine, but you definitely have to build yourself up to that, right? But in the meantime, between time, if you're not applying for jobs, or you're not looking for a job and you just like gave up, you just found it in, what are you gonna do for financial support? Now, short of you actually just getting out here and doing something illegal, hitting these streets, moving that work, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And it's not rocket scientists. It's not rocket science. Now, what are you gonna do? You gotta do something, and just don't apply for them jobs no more, and just see how them finances just be like, man, dang, I really don't got no money to do anything. Man, I really don't got no money to pay my phone bill. I really don't got no money to pay my internet bill. Or shoot, you might as well hit them gig jobs. You better start no dashing or something. Because if you ain't applying for them jobs no more, man, that income ain't gonna come in no more. And you're just gonna be looking like, man, what am I gonna do? You're gonna be in bad shape. That's what's gonna happen. And you just gotta take some of this stuff that be said on YouTube with a grain of salt. I be feeling sometimes it just be for entertainment purposes, man. You just kind of just like, it be like a certain bravado behind it. Man, don't apply for these jobs no more. These people ain't hiring. They just stealing your time and whatever. So that's what you gotta ask yourself, man. Am I gonna keep on working for somebody, or I'm gonna put in the legwork and the time and the effort to kind of make my own business, grow this business while I'm at this 9 to 5, and then eventually transition on out. And You know, these are the questions, or these are things that people gotta ask themselves. You know what I'm saying? And these are like the hard truths that a lot of people gotta face. Because at the end of the day, you need to work a job. You need to be doing something that's gonna bring in some type of income. Nah, not in a way where you doing something illegal, you out here scamming or putting your freedom at risk to the point where, you know, when you get caught, you gotta give them that window love. If you don't know what that window love is like, when your loved one's on the other side and you be like, I love you, like come back and see me in like a couple more, you know, a couple months. You know, who got time for that? You know, but you know, if it's not to that point, man, you know, you better figure out something. You know, you gotta do something, man. You just can't, you know, just out here with no type of income, man. That's the absolute worst, man. Ain't nothing worse than being on your knuckles and then trying to climb out of the hole and get back right again. And you know, that's a horrible feeling, man. That is a horrible feeling. And if you're gonna apply for these jobs no more, you better make sure that you definitely have some funds. I'm talking about like 6 months or more of income in your bank account or your savings, so you can kind of live out your dreams or kind of put whatever business plan you got in action, because them bills gonna keep on coming, man, and you gonna be in a horrible situation, man. You know, if you know stuff is not paid. And I ain't trying to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, give up on your dreams. You know, you know, you pretty much you just shitting on my dreams, and you not, you know, see you the type of person that's keeping us down. And I'm just making, it's just common sense. It's common sense, because you definitely have to, you gotta do something. You gotta have some money coming in. You know, I remember when I first got married. You know, I did not when I first got married, but just in the early stages of me and my wife getting together, I had not one but two jobs. I lost one job due to 9/11, and then another job because I was just young and stupid. I was just stupid, but I remember that time when I lost the job, and I tell you, when you lose a job and you got a lot of responsibilities and you got to take care of some things, man, that's gonna make or break you. That would definitely make or break you. That losing a job when you gotta definitely take care of stuff, man. When I tell you, if that ain't a character builder, you know, man, I don't know what else. I don't know what else is, man. Let me say that again. Losing a job when you actually need to take care of stuff, man. I'm talking about you got like a apartment, you know what I'm saying? You got a car note, or you know what I'm saying, you got people depending on you. That is a character builder. And that's one thing I've learned about people who actually had to really like grind and take care of business in certain situations. I've noticed people that pretty much just had an easy life, you know what I'm saying, they was comfy, you know, things were pretty much set up for them, you know, and that's good, and that's all good, you know what I'm saying. That's just not knocking them, but people that actually didn't necessarily have to grind or get it, quote unquote, out the mud, meaning that they had to like really dig deep and get the mental fortitude to get up and make something happen. I've noticed those people, man, they give up easy. easy, man. If stuff is always handed to you, and you didn't necessarily have to work or grind for it, man. They'll be looking at you like, man, like how come like you're always just, you're moving, you're just moving about, and you're always on the go. Cause I gotta take care of my business. I gotta take care of my business, man. If I don't move my feet, I don't eat. And that's the difference between me and you. So don't apply for them jobs no more. See how far that gets you. You know. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. Man, if this kind of resonated with you, man, slap that like button. If you definitely want to, hear more content like this, man, subscribe. I appreciate you. If you don't, man, if you see me post another one, man, just share it to somebody that need to hear this. It's cool. I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.